Indians lead at 2-1 in the top of the 7th. This guy's covered both ways.
Yeah, he's taking no chances.
Jacket. Well, he could start a fight, and we got Friday night fights at ESPN2 at 8 Eastern Time. Andrew Galata, Tim Witherspoon, the heavyweight bout will feature tonight. Muhammad Ali featured in segments on classic bouts. Brian Kenny, Max Kellerman. ESPN2's Friday night fights debuting tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. But we got a fight going on right here. Not a fight, but just an old-fashioned dog fight, pitcher's duel. Indians and Red Sox trying to get the upper hand. The Indians trying to wrest home field advantage back from the Red Sox if they can win it. And they've got 9 outs to do it. Manny Ramirez, Jim Thome, Travis Fryman against Brett Saberhagen, and the count is 1-1.
Saberhagen had his 86th pitch, and the Red Sox bullpen already juicing up out there. Swindell and Derek Lowe.
Ramirez to left field. Troy O'Leary looks up. Goodbye. That one was hit in the teeth of a wind, which has died a little bit. 3 solo home runs. Thome in the 5th, Lofton in the 6th, Ramirez in the 7th. 3-1 Tribe. So Manny Ramirez, 45 home runs in the regular season. 46 he attacked this one on. We told you Derek Lowe, the righty who we saw in Cleveland, and we also saw Greg Swindell, the lefty, in Game 2.
Right there.
Thome, who homered in the 5th inning. Count is 2-1. It's about at this point that the debate raging through New England today was, what if the Red Sox lose Game 3? What do they do? Thome ripped. Now they call it the out, as Benjamin makes the throw just in case. What if the Red Sox lose Game 3? Does Pedro Martinez go in Game 4? Jimmy Williams has been staunch in saying win or lose.
Number 17,
lefty Pete Shorrock
the
in
third
Game number 4.
baseman,
Pedro has
Travis
trouble on 3 days
Fryman.
rest, not only here, but also in Montreal. He reiterated about 5 times. Joe Kerrigan says it. You know, he pitched a lot of pitches here down the stretch, that we don't want to pitch him on 3 days rest. Of course, you hope to win Game 3 and make it a moot point. What do you do if we go on and there's a Game 4 in which the Red Sox could be eliminated? Do you have a guy you picked up a month ago, go for it instead of Pedro Martinez, right?
Well, nobody knows more about this ball club than the manager, and I don't care how many radio shows you watch or listen to, and how many talk shows and how many newspaper articles you read. That man, Jimmy Williams, knows more about this ball club than anything. 0 times this year has Pedro gone on 3 days rest, so I think he's doing the right thing, pitching in the 5th game, if there in fact is a 5th game.
Balance in across the diamond to Vaughn, and Travis Fryman is gone. Brian Giles is 0 for 2. So Cleveland with 3 hits, all of them home runs.
Now, if Pedro goes in tomorrow morning and says, hey, Skip, I feel great, I want to go out there, I feel like I'm our best chance to win, then you know the manager will always listen to that. But I don't think you subject a young man to that unless he comes to you, and then again I just don't know if it's the best thing to do.
Well, suffice it to say, it'll be a debate for 24 hours up here. Will he or won't he? Of course, the Red Sox can make that a moot point and come back and win this thing. And Shorrock would go as expected against Bartolo Colon. Missed outside. One thing, Manny Ramirez on the home run, we didn't have to worry about going into a full gallop on that. It was gone. He can try. He didn't have to hear us say, you know, Manny, run this thing, will you?
But I think he was coming out of the box running.
Yeah, he was.
For a change.
He was. Because I wasn't sure that would cut through. I knew he drilled it, but the wind is much less now. As a matter of fact, the flag is almost still than it was even an hour ago. An hour ago, that might have scraped off the top of the wall and not been a home run, Ray. It was that close. struck out and lined out to first baseman Mo Vaughn. Well, see, now it was just done, and now it's blowing again. But Old Glory was out there
just
like
gusting.
A postage stamp before.
Yeah, it's just gusting, Chris. You know, the wind's gusting, and as in ballparks like this with the high walls, sometimes that wind gets out there and it takes the ball the opposite way in which it shows you. As you see in a lot of the circular stadiums, you think the wind's blowing out, and it hits that outside wall and comes back, and it actually knocks the ball down.
First hit that was not a homer for the Indians. Brian Giles, the
Number
DH.
15.
Strike call to Alomar. Hey, the Red Sox will take 7 innings pitched, 3 runs and 4 hits from Saberhagen any time.
Any team better take that.
Yeah.
In any league.
I mean, it's a mark of how you pitch that you give up 3 homers and they're all solo home runs. 2 pitchers in the Hall of Fame, 2 of the very, very best. Jim Palmer, Catfish Hunter. You check their home runs that they gave up. Lots. Solos, though. Napoleon solos. But in this case, Nagy has more than matched him thus far.
Red Sox team was 5th in the league in runs scored, scoring over 850 runs. That's almost 5.5 runs per inning. Look at here, he's never really on the mound. He was behind the mound there, never actually towed the rubber trying to trick.
Well, Red Sox scored more runs than Cleveland this year, which might surprise some people. Higher batting average. I mean, you look at the lineup and the names and you wouldn't think so, but they did this year. So look at that name in the lineup, and you say, okay, let's see how they do.
Yeah, he's going to put up about 200 of them. He's going to put up about 200 more.
Yeah.
That's 400 when you look at their RBIs and their runs scored. Brian Giles, 10 stolen bases this year in 15 attempts.
Tried to tomahawk a pitch out of the strike zone. But another bomb for Manny Ramirez, and Cleveland thus far has had a host of heroes.